رسول الله السيدنا مولانا محمد بن عبد الله نور من نور الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, our gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having able us to be here on this very blessed Thursday evening in a state of good health and iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our iman, increase our taqwa, increase the blessings until our very last days. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. It's important for us in this day and age to control one thing, very important one thing, any anger. There is no goodness in the community, any society, basically a group of people who get together. We cannot move forward if we have anger. Of course, we all have things to be angry about, be it politically, be it personal reasons. But a group cannot move forward if it is governed by anger, because there will be vehement. There will be a lot of spite. So let's say we put into focus right now, we are in COVID. People don't know what to do. Tell you the truth, no one knows what is going on. We all know that we have to take our vaccination, we have to sanitize our hands and do what we need to do. What is going to make things even more worse is when we vaccinate with anger, sanitize our hands with anger, and then we go around having safe distancing with anger. It's not going to help anyone at all. Anger comes from one source and one source only, and that is the ego. So the more one has egoistic desires, the more one will be angry. And anger is in a person. How is it in a person? It is as though there is a line that is carved in a stone. If there is a line in a stone, can you get rid of that line? But if there is a line on a sand, can you get rid of it? But it's still evident. And then there is the line that is written on water. You don't see it at all. So anger, if one has anger that is truly governed by the ego, it is like the line that is seen in a stone. We buy marble, example, for flooring, marble, granite. The more lines there is, lebih cantik. Right? Imagine if that is the heart. If our heart has a lot of lines, means it has banyak apa? Anger and ego. We polish, lagi kita polish, the more you polish, the more the line is shown, the more expensive it becomes. Well, itu batu tak apa, stone never mind. But if our heart, the more we polish, the more the line is seen in the heart, means what? The heart is not what? Not clean. And then there's the next style of heart. There is still anger. You can put it on the sand and then you leave it. But those kind of anger is acceptable, because after a while it will blow away. Kemarahannya seperti apa yang dilukis garisnya ke atas pasir, boleh dihilangkan. Kalau garisan yang ada kat dalam batu, oh itu dah selamanya. Jadi kalau kemarahan yang ditulis kat atas pasir dibandingkan dengan kemarahan yang diukir kat dalam batu, kemarahan yang mana yang boleh hilang? Yang atas pasir. Akhir sekali, garisan yang dilukiskan ke atas air, ada tak garisan tu? Dah tak ada, tak wujud. Versus the line that is written on water. Do you see the line? In fact, if the water is clean, it becomes what? Clear. Nothing. You only see yourself. That is the state of the heart. Itulah patutnya hati kita seperti air. Dia membersihkan. Yang kita baca fikih kan, air yang suci dan mensucikan. Ada air yang suci tetapi tidak boleh mensucikan. There are water that is good for tahara, that can be used for tahara. And then there is the water which is clean but cannot be used for tahara. Your coffee, your Coca-Cola, your Sprite, your 7-Up, your Teh, all these can it be used for tahara? But is it clean? But it's not clean enough to cleanse you. So for the people of Salikin, people who are practicing suluk, we must be like what? And don't be, example, we have a pot. Ada bejana. Pot, bejana. Tetapi the bejana is upside down, the pot is upside down. Can you pour water into it? Tak boleh. Air tu tak boleh masuk. Ada bejana, there is a pot of water, and then you pour water through it, but it seeps through. The water seeps through. Ada bejana, tapi bejana tu bawah ada lubang. Habis kita nak simpan air, boleh tak? Tak boleh. Lastly, is a bejana that is clean. And it has no holes. And it is what? Open. There's another bejana, there's another pot which is dirty. So when you pour water inside, apa jadi? The water becomes dirty. So 4 types of pots. The first one, yang bejana yang pertama tu, terbalik, tuang air, boleh masuk tak? Oh, this is the degil one. These are the stubborn ones. When you give nasiha, or you give teachings, and you give guidance, but it cannot enter. Just like the stone that has a line. Cannot get it. The more you... These are the people whose hearts and minds are what? Close. Hearts and minds are close. So what need to do? What do we need to do? Ni orang yang degil ni, bukan apa. Tetapi maknanya apa? Minda dan hati dah tutup. Habis nak buat apa sekarang? Janganlah jawab buka. Itu senang jawapan macam itu. That means what? Nak kena, you need to loosen the tension in the head, in the mind and in the heart. Nak kena longgarkan apa yang buat kita ketat. 3 things that make you ketat. 3 perkara yang buat kita, that makes you ketat. 3 perkara yang buat kita ketat di dalam fikiran kita dan di dalam hati kita. Anger, kemarahan. So when there is anger, what is the remedy?
Istighfar.
Patience. The opposite emotion of anger, not the work. The work is different. Amalan semua satu. Patience. After that, after anger, this person has what? This person has attachment. That's why the mind and the heart becomes very ketat. Banyak apa? Banyak je nak pegang. Semua nak pegang. Apa yang, what is it that they cannot let go? The past. And they cannot let go of the worry of the future. Apa yang dah lalu tak boleh lupakan, dan apa yang akan datang, dia akan apa? Gabra dan was-was. Ini yang buat fikiran dan hati apa? Ketat. This is what makes the heart tight and close, and the mind as well. Akhir is what? Ignorance. So orang yang apa? Jahil atas diri dia sendiri. Siapa dia tak kenal diri dia. So the opposite of attachment is what? Syukur, gratitude. The opposite of ignorance is what? Knowing the self. Mengenal diri. Only then can a community move to make changes. So it's very important that we know, especially in our Jama'ah, we need to overcome anger. For myself as well, I am very short-tempered as well. All of you know this. Oh, you get very angry easily. Oh, Murshid, I thought you say some anger is good. Yes, some anger is good. Anger to defend yourself. Anger to protect your property. This anger becomes positive. But not anger on the ignorance of others. Not anger on the ignorance of the self. Not anger based on our own attachment. Not anger based on what? Our ill thoughts of others. You come, example, I view everybody as an enemy. Can all of us be sitting together? I view everybody here, maybe we all have ill intentions. Can we all be sitting together here? So we need to let go of that. That is the attachment. So there are many levels of anger. The only way to overcome anger is by knowing the self. By knowing the self. Most important. So this is my nasihat. Cara untuk mengatasi kemarahan tak ada lain cara hanya dengan cara mengenal diri. So when we know ourselves, there will be no anger. What is this person doing for this COVID or that person? Now we see so many videos. People screaming in the train, people screaming outside the train, people screaming above the train. It is a screaming train. Everybody in the train screaming. It's not going to help COVID. COVID is waiting for us to react like this. Don't think there is no shaitan in any of this. Use what you're supposed to be doing scientifically, rationally, but also don't forget your spirituality. Very important. We are trying to overcome COVID using all of science. But no one is telling you how to overcome the fear in COVID. This is the problem. When we have fear in COVID, forever we will be governed by fear. I'm not saying be reckless. It's two different things. Fear, once it governs us, we would be governed by stress, anxiety, and then after that it's going to spiral down. That's not going to help the community at all. I'm not here to save the whole world. I'm just here to talk to you as my own jemaah. Kita tak boleh ada ketakutan, tapi bukan bermakna tak menggunakan akal. Maknanya gunakan akal, tetapi janganlah adakan hidup kita dengan takut atau was-was lah. Bila ada was-was, nanti kita tak boleh bergerak dan putus harapan dengan Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Jadi gunakan ilmu saintifik dan juga pada waktu yang sama gunakanlah kekuatan kerohanian. Orang boleh ajar kita untuk mengatasi COVID dengan sains, tetapi guru-guru seperti kita, guru-guru tarekat, membimbing kita untuk mengatasi COVID ini. Mengatasi apa? Ketakutan, mengatasi was-wasnya. Jangan COVID dah baik, tapi was-was kita belum baik. Jangan COVID dah baik, tetapi kita punya kemarahan belum baik. Jangan COVID dah balik, kita punya apa? Kita punya su'udzon dengan orang belum baik, masih ada. Jadi ambillah kita apa yang kita nak kena buat, sanitize tangan, semua buat. Tetapi pada waktu yang sama, janganlah kita tak sanitize su'udzon kita, penyakit minda dan penyakit hati kita. Jadi fungsi-fungsi kumpulan-kumpulan seperti kita ini harus mengatasilah penyakit-penyakit. Actually, this is a good time to overcome the illnesses of the heart. This COVID is the best time to overcome the illnesses of the heart, not after it. This COVID has come, is a good enemy. It teaches us to be fearless, to overcome it, to overcome the illnesses of our heart. So use your zikr. This is the time to sharpen your dua. This is the time to be taking care. If you were to ask me, science has thus much knowledge, doctors has thus much knowledge, but no one knows what is written in the books of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. What is known are the sciences that we know and the servanthood that has been taught to us. Keep to these two, we'll be safe, inshallah. All good is from Allah and the Rasul. If not, it's from my own nafs. I seek your forgiveness, inshallah. Okay, just a few announcements.